Hello friends, my name is Fatma and this is Albert,
Hello, my friends.
and together we sold our house and all our belongings so we can try a new adventure on the sailing catamaran. Welcome to iDos.
Crazy folks.
Yes, some of you might think we're crazy for what we're doing. We probably are. Who knows? But it might turn into something very interesting.
Our goal is to travel across the Atlantic. Well, here we are in crazy Key West. You guys, if you haven't visited Key West, you're missing something big. Gazebo floating around with a small outboard motor and tourists going through. All these boats going through here, especially these catamarans, they stack them up with lots of people, loud music, and just tour the place. It seems like a fun place to be for a little bit, for a while. Anyway, our voyage down here, as far as the sail, it was light wind all the way through. And for the last 8 hours was like dodge the lobster pots. It was fishing grounds all over the place. We actually got one caught up on the starboard side, and we were dragging 2 lobster pots behind us. So we literally had to cut off the line and let them free and still continued zigzagging through. I gotta say, the trip, let me bring you into that gazebo again, floating. How fun is that? Unbelievable. Hey, say hello, YouTube! Yay, party time! Awesome, thank you! Awesome! Key West. I think only in Key West. But anyway, the trip down here was not to say that it was smooth sailing. We ended up having a problem with some sort of electrical problem on the generator. And I had a problem with one of my engines. During the storm last week, they call it a ghost start. The engine started on its own, and I believe that it burned out the solenoids to the solder. So coming down here, I knew I only had one engine running. But that was fine because it's a sailboat, and my plans were to haul out. Well, that proved to be a little bit more of a problem because there was something going on with the generator hookup where I kind of knew there might have been a problem with it, the way that it read when he put the breakers and all that. I had a reverse polarity, and that was not looked at well. It drained all my power. So by the time I got to this marina, which was at night time, it became very hectic, where my engine stalled and my only engine running stalled, and I could not maneuver the boat or even see well enough to get in here. Ended up dropping anchor, all in panic mode, dropping anchor very close to those rocks, but further out. I mean, we were a couple of 100 feet from our destination, and everything went haywire. Alarms were going off inside, which the voltage on the batteries were too low, so it was notifying me. My lights were dimming on the dash. It was not easy. Sea tow came out, and we're a great crew. What a great crew. Thank God for having sea tow. Came out. Oh, prior to sea tow, a gentleman and his son got on their dinghy, grabbed my lines and pulled me, didn't pull me, but grabbed my lines and tied it up across from the anchor so I would not drift into the rocks. Sea tow came out, untied me from there, got alongside of me and docked me where I'm docked right now. The marina gave me a couple of days to stay at the fuel dock, while tomorrow I have an electrician coming in, figuring out what the heck is going on with the electrical system because it's not charging correctly, whether if I'm running off the generator or the shore power. So there's a problem with the wiring. The electrician that worked on it must have, I'm not saying he did, but must have done something wrong. I can't think of any other reason why it would be malfunctioning like this. So anyway, that's the update on our adventure at Key West. I gotta say, the first sail, taking the boat for the very first time and heading up north was a piece of cake. No issues. I did not have a generator. I had enough power, and I sailed all the way home. And this one, having my daughter on board, trying to do a good impression, was the worst that it could possibly have been. Well, it's not the worst. It could have been worse. We could have gone into the rocks. We could have, you know, a lot of other things could have happened. But anyway, it was not good. Finally, we relaxed a little bit because we have things in the works. The electrician is on his way. He's going to look at this and we're going to solve it before we leave out of here. And maybe I can get my portside engine started, and that's the other big thing. And with that, I might need to buy a starter, or at the very minimum a solenoid, that I was not able to locate one today. Keep you updated, guys. Thanks for watching.